Me more.
I love you more, Ian, more and more as each day goes by.
That's one of those gibberish songs that I quite enjoy. Throwing hazels on the floor. Oh, changing
Gibberish.
your heart. You know who you are. Jack, hi.
Hi, Ian. We're in an
How's it
empty
going?
room currently.
We
I'm
are in an
I'm doing
empty room.
okay. Hmm.
Well,
I'm
but
okay. I'm a little tired.
you don't know if we're in an empty room. Someone might be watching this in replay.
Well, it says his. Well, yeah, that's true. Hi, person watching this
Hi,
replay.
if you're watching this as a replay, hello, hi,
I I hope you
hello.
enjoy the rest of the show. It's,
Which we make no promises about because today we are watching The Thin Dead Line.
oh, good. Oh, I'm so excited. It's such a great episode that's not at all hokey and written by people who have no idea what they're talking about. Wait, that's harsh. I'm sorry.
No, Jack, say more.
I maybe I should save it for the hangout portion, but
Uh-huh.
I I don't know. This screams
Well,
of
I think this one has aged.
yeah, there's that, but it's also like all the stuff surrounding the hood is like written by
Uh,
people that have never been within like 20 kilometers of an actual hood. Because it's
well,
so
we think it certainly smacks of that for
yeah.
sure.
Well,
Hey,
yes.
Yuzora, welcome.
I'm making assumptions here. Yes. Hi, Yazor.
Yeah, it feels like
That's
it
what.
was. We can simplify. It feels like it was written with many cliches that we've
Yes,
seen over and
that's exactly
over
what
and
it is.
over
And but
and over.
cliches can be still be done authentically and right, and this just feels weird and I don't know. Like
Yeah. So
what
the hi Toby, I missed you. Hi.
what
Uh,
what's up, G? They pulled the piece on me. Like I don't
yeah.
know.
See, that
Maybe I'm
hurt
just.
just hearing you do that, Jack.
But I think it's because it's coming from me. Like,
Well,
uh,
the idea was
Princess of Denmark. Hey, we have that Princess of Denmark watching us, Ian. That's pretty
it
impressive.
it's a very Buffy-verse thing to take a story that we're very familiar with and try to subvert it. And so this is a story about police brutality and
Yeah.
neighborhood. Uh,
Well,
but they're
marginalization of
right. But
yeah.
they're subverting it with let's maybe it would be easier if we just disclosed that like it might be a challenge for you and I looking the way we do to discuss these kinds of things for
Well,
fear of
yeah.
accidentally
Any
stepping on
anything I say is not said with any kind of authority whatsoever,
well
or
or
even
personal experience or anything
yeah,
like that,
personal
of course.
experience and knowledge. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Ed Bang that
whenever you
Nathan
talk about this kind of
Archer,
thing, it's
welcome.
important to disclose. Nathan, hi, good to see
We
you.
haven't seen you in a while. Sorry, I cut you off there. We're talking
No, no,
over
no, no.
everybody.
It like it makes it difficult to talk about these kinds of things for fear of not only uh not doing it proper justice, but also inadvertently replicating the problem of the cliche in the
Yeah,
episode.
yeah. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, and I'm very mindful of that. Ian. Very
Yeah.
mindful.
Yes. So maybe we won't go there.
Well,
But
that was
subverting all of that with a zombie story, on the surface of it, sounds kind of interesting.
yeah, but even that's not like
It's
I
just
was
maybe
watching
there's
it.
some things that don't need to be subverted.
Yeah, it just. We'll get into it as well. We're watching, but it doesn't even make sense. Like, why are they hyper aggressive?
The zombies.
Yeah, there's no because they're zombies is the only reason I could think of.
Yeah, because metaphor.
Yeah, because zombies. It's the cliche horror movie trope thing where the zombies are all surrounding the house and trying to break in and brains.
I think there's also an unfortunate if I remember correctly, there's an unfortunate take in the episode too, which is the sympathetic cop that was bringing back his
Yeah, but I get the feeling they
police
didn't try
members that
and
had died.
they didn't lean too much into that though, which is good. That's sort
Yeah,
of
we'll have to watch it again and just to kind of get a sense of like, was there a two sides of the story loose perspective to the episode? Because if there is, Headbanger, does the show get points for trying to comment on society, or was the episode mishandled to the point where they don't even earn brownie points? That's a good question. I always like to give points for ambition.
Well, here's the thing. I do appreciate what it was trying to say and what it was trying to comment on. I just don't think it did it all that well. But I appreciate the attempt, especially 20 years ago or whenever this was.
Sometimes too, I think my issue with these kinds of episodes is that the use of the volatile subject matter isn't used to comment. It's just kind of present. So,
maybe that's why I feel like it didn't really say anything.
Right.
I really trying. It was mostly just trying to show it rather than.
Yeah, to bring in issues of ethnicity and poverty and police brutality, and to not have a spin, or to not have a reason that you're bringing into it. I mean, I'm thinking, so what are the successful versions of that? Untouched is a successful version of, I mean, talking about abuse is a very volatile place to go for the topic. Judy in the first episode talking about passing as white, I thought was used as commentary and successful commentary. Then you have your kind of Beauty and the Beasts, which on the surface of it, to me, is attempting to comment on the abusive aspects of Buffy and Angel's relationship. It just underserves the couple, what Debbie and Pete. Yeah, I mean Debbie specifically is underserved, especially in that story. Like Judy is not underserved by the use of the material.
Yeah, the Pete and what's her name again? Pete and
Debbie.
That comes across as very hokey, and it shouldn't because it's such a serious subject matter.
I just read what Ed wrote. And yeesh. Yeah. So it's tough. I mean, these kinds of episodes. Ed, I think the answer to your question is I always appreciate ambition in storytelling, and to me, the measure is sort of how they serve the underserved in the use of the story. And if I remember correctly, this one doesn't feel that great.
No.
The abuse episode with Bethany, Untouched Maria is definitely one of the episodes I think that is successful use of kind of volatile content.
And also, though, this episode, it doesn't necessarily put its foot in its mouth either. It doesn't. It just kind of has a premise that it doesn't do a lot with. It doesn't shit on it for lack of a better word.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sarah, hi. Andre,
when you use this kind of material, if you're going to use sort of volatile, incendiary topics, and they're just present and not commented on, and it doesn't serve the people that are the subject of the topic, then it doesn't work for me. And if I remember correctly, this episode kind of feels that way, but I did not rewatch before this, so
I did. I think that's how it comes across, and that's why it kind of falls flat for me. Well, not kind of, it does fall flat. I think this story done today would be a lot more poignant and just better.
Yeah, but I do think the use of the zombie metaphor is interesting. I mean, there is possibly commentary in that. I don't know. Let's watch it. So, everyone, we did get started a little bit early, but we are now 1 minute after. Go ahead, Jeff.
Sorry, I was just responding to something in chat. I agree with what Kyle said there.
What did you say?
I think adding the context that this was made in the area in the era of propaganda central with all the cop shows on TV at the time, I think just showcasing the fault of the cops is helpful at the time. I kind of agree with that. That's actually
That's
an
something that's
interesting point.
difficult. Like, context is lost a lot of times when we watch these things now.
This was at the height of like NYPD, Blue, and all those kinds of shows. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
That. Yeah,
I love that.
Point. Emmy, hi, Herondale.
Yes, Herondale. We skipped Happy Anniversary and just went on to the next Buffy episode 2 weeks ago. All right, everyone, please get your copies ready. We are using the, I believe they're the Region 2 DVD rips. So this is the Thin Dead Line. We do not have a previously on Angel. It just goes right into the episode. So if yours has a previously on, you want to get right to the edge.
I'm on the edge, Ian. I'm right on the
edge. I don't know what you're talking about, Jack.
Edge of glory.
Glory. Bailed us out there. All right.
You're such great streamers, Ian. So good at what we do.
Yeah, we should get back into video game streaming. Okay. Gonna hit play here in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, and usual spiel, we are not allowed to stream the episode into YouTube, so you have to have your own copies to watch along with us. You can see playhead here at the bottom. I'm now 12 seconds into ours.
I love the Hyperion set.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
It's believable, too. Like, it looks real to me. And it's got that sort of noir vibe.
I think if in a bubble, if I'm forced to pick library, Jack, library, Hyperion, or Magic Box. Or Angel Investigations, but who's picking season 1 Angel Investigations?
I'm going to say library just because it just gives me all the feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough to rule that out. I mean, I think like my greatest source of feels comes from the Magic Box, but I think greatest sets.
I think Hyperion wins.
Probably the Hyperion. Yeah.
Like if we're talking completely objectively, it's the Hyperion.
Yeah. You can catch up, Russell. You know, you can see where we are. That is an interesting shirt.
Whose shirt? What is?
Her shirt kind of looks like it's very bright. That's all I'm going to say.
Pastel colors.
It's unusually bright.
Sarah, does her shirt mean anything here? Is there something going on that we're not picking up on?
Aren't those the hot dog on a stick colors?
Yes. I'm never gonna be able to unsee that now. Hey, Ren.
Welcome, Ren.
Also, kind of looks like vaguely looks like a 50s diner sort of waitress.
I mean, here's the thing: we go immediately to critiquing Cordelia's shirt because it's far more interesting than any of the men's outfits in the scene. So there is that to acknowledge, I suppose.
Sarah says she's trying to be cheerful, which actually I like that read.
Oh, yeah, like being positive in the face of dire circumstances.
Yeah.
Damn it, Sarah.
That's really good.
Way to take my cynicism and turn it into something. Spin it into gold, Sarah.
I like the eye. The eye looks really cool. Like, it's disgusting, but it's really cool.
We need to get Sarah a button. Sarah, what do you want your button to be? Let me know in the comments. We'll get it. We'll get it done. Oh, Jack.
Yep.
Hello, cutie.
Did I just get a hello, cutie?
You did.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Emily, hi. I didn't see you there.
I like the practical eye.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I dig it.
It is gross.
That's why I dig it, because it is gross.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Your
I am for
options
real.
would basically be anything in the Buffyverse.
Yeah,
I
or
guess.
Firefly.
Yeah.
All right. I'll look for it.
Julia Lee's great. I really like her as an actor. She just has this sort of like, she just has like a really kind, like expressive face. You know what I mean? And she just seems
I think it's the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of Outcast.
Yeah, that's another. You know what? No. It feels so hokey, Ian. Na 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 na.
You're the electric guitar, I'm the cello.
I know I say it every single time, and I'm going to say it again. I like Angel's theme song more than Buffy's.
It's kind of like the set. I get it. It's better. Buffy's gives me more feelings.
Well, okay. See, I get more feelings from Angel because I love that cello or viola or whatever it is. It's so, I don't know. There's something sorrowful about it. I don't know,
Yeah.
but Buffy's is more fun. It makes you want to bang my own head and jump into a mosh pit or something. Oh, Mel.
Packing. That's an interesting performance he came up with. That just constant vocal fry. He sounds like Merle sounds like he was coughing at the beginning of every scene, and then action.
Yeah.
And who's my career?
Something about it that sounds a little bit whiny too. I don't know.
They came out of my salary. Wolves in here.
It's good makeup too.
Yeah, the little horns on the back are ridges. Written by Jim Koof and Sean Ryan. This feels like
No
a Sean
idea
Ryan
who they are.
song.
Sean Ryan, is he one of the main writers?
No.
Oh. Nice.
Just pay him. Just pay him.
Don't just rock up and beat him up and then pump him for information. What else would you want to pump you for? I did the quote. I referenced Buffy.
I missed it.
It's okay. Never mind. You don't need to. Yeah, it's nothing.
Pretty good bruise.
It's honestly, it just looks like dirt on the side of his face. No, uh-oh.
What's the matter?
1 second. Sorry, something's ringing. One second.
All right.
Keep watching.
Hi, everybody. Is that Limp Bizkit playing in the background now?
Sorry about that. I didn't silence my devices before going live.
I didn't. Nobody call me. Yeah, Andre, that's a big problem with the whole episode.
Yeah, yeah. So now that's another
Okay.
thing to it. Even the dialogue, there's a particular set of bad dialogue coming up.
We have a third.
Ren just fired me, so I guess I'm gonna go back to bed. Okay, is that cool? Thanks for the opportunity, Ian. I appreciate it.
Well, we had a couple of good years, Jack. Bye.
Wow, even if it's a joke, that sounds so brutal. These are some 30-year-old kids, exactly. Yeah, Nathan, you can't fire Jack because I quit.
It's weird. I don't know why that cross dissolve annoyed me. Super picky.
I still find cross dissolves triggering from when
A
we
little
watched,
bit, yeah.
The Pledge.
The storytelling shorthand.
It's very rarely like it's become such a cliche now that you can very rarely do it well.
It's weird. I would almost prefer like a cut to the outside of the building and to show it's nighttime now, and then cut back inside. That's the other way of editing it.
Cross dissolves only work in like artsy stuff, I think, or like very specific circumstances.
Could be a star wipe, exactly.
Sorry, that took me a second, mate. Star wipe. Oh!
I'd forgotten about the star wipe.
Yeah.
That was one of those editing jokes I came up with that took way longer than it should have, and is a half second of the video.
Good times, man.
It's a deep cut, Nathan. I like it.
What's sadder, the Beatles breaking up or Ian and Jack? Ian and Jack, of course. Who cares about the biggest rock band there never was?
He's apparently going out tonight. Changed from the bright red outfit to...
yeah.
Assuming this is the same day. Wait, no, that was yesterday with... I'm trying to follow the...
Wait, no. Wes and Cordy were dressed differently, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. And coming up to the thumbnail... Wait, what? Oh, no, I missed it. No, it was
yeah, you missed it.
Damn it.
It's also a strangely slow episode.
Yeah. It was such a... Oh, this is the bit. Ugh.
Silent cringe.
I'm dying, Ian. This is. Oh. PSA time. That's exactly what it feels like. It feels like a bad, like, anti-drugs campaign or something. Stop
Written by
saying
Nancy Reagan.
Stop saying G.
The more you know.
It's not even the words used, it's how they're used. I don't know. It's so. Ugh. I agree, sorry. There are some good bits, but they need more.
That's a fun moment.
Great. Gee, why so cringe, Jay?
Forgot about the back spin kick.
Oh my god! He literally kicked someone's head off.
He kicked his head off.
That's so like batshit like action scene. I love that.
Wow. Hey, it's Jefferson's reference.
I don't know what that is.
Is this the guy from that old Gang of Mine? No, it's not. Because it's a similar hanging out with demons idea.
Hmm?
Yeah, I was gonna say it feels like setup for old Gang of Mine.
Ah.
I mean, certainly this is all just like another thing I appreciate is that they try to develop a backstory for Gunn and like an arc and what he's going through.
Yeah, definitely. That's good.
Just ends up being an issue.
Ran, I don't know what you're doing, but I kind of dig it.
He's singing the Jeffersons theme.
Oh, okay.
What is he? What?
Oh God, Kate, come on! Like, this is so misplaced. Yeah, I don't like this episode.
Why is she helping him?
Why? Like, she's helping him, but she hates him and thinks. Does she still think that he killed her dad? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I think Sarah's right. This episode just needs to bake up a little bit more. This is one of like it just feels like the edits are off, things aren't hanging together.
Yeah.
The dialogue needed another revision.
It's slow.
It's slow.
Just,
rarely does an episode of the show feel slow.
Even the jokes aren't good, and like I didn't laugh once.
Except,
I think they go for a joke here.
he doesn't have a plan. There's no plan. Oh, so they're talking about Gunn. I thought they were talking about Angel. Angel has no plan.
No, he's just.
His plan is to prank Wolfram and Hart into the ground. Just a prank, bros.
Here we go. See, that wasn't funny.
No.
What? It's not. You know,
I liked
just
Kate
wanna
at some point, Maria.
I want to apologize to Sean Ryan and what's his face,
Jim Coof.
because I'm sure they did their best. I'm sure they did. I think they mishandled Kate's character too, Maria.
It's so weird. In order for them to have these sort of anthology one-off episodes, they have to put Angel's Dark Angel arc on hold. Like, figure out a way to hit the pause button and then have the two of them talking. Like,
yeah, because like,
and it just feels so awkward.
in just like a couple episodes, he was all like setting people on fire, like a couple episodes ago, and now it's just like kind of chill, but they're trying to make him brooding. I don't know. It's just, I don't know, Ian.
It just gets so messy.
And Kate is just like, I'm sorry, but what they did with Kate was terrible because she's a great
And look, he cares.
character.
He cares. Look, no, the ground's undisturbed.
Yeah, he has that sad look of concern on his face. What? Dude, you don't care about anything.
Yeah.
You were just on a warpath.
If anything, Kate has given him reason to not care. But the people that he have given him none, he's a giant turd to.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
None of it makes any sense.
And can I just make it clear, everybody, that Ian and I, we like this show. We really do.
Yeah, I just don't like this run.
Yeah.
We're hitting the pause button on the Hangouts right before we get to return to episodes I enjoy.
Oh, yeah, we are. Because I'm going away.
Next week is... I'm going to do one solo.
Okay.
I think. I only...
No.
Unless you can do it while you're there.
Probably not. But we got one more before I leave.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah. I leave in like 2.5-ish weeks.
Stop it.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Say that again, but more rapey. Jesus.
Also, like.
Oh, you
Cordy,
can't?
Cordy tries to stand up to him, which I love, but then they don't do anything. Like, he bumps into her and she's just like, hey. Like, what? They set her up to be tougher, then she doesn't do anything tough. Like, what? I don't know.
Okay.
Exactly. Just K? Sure.
So character we just met is threatening other character that we just met and don't know and have no context for.
So it's like, all right, you do you, boo. That's fine. I'm just
Okay.
gonna sit here and drink my water.
Hey, Grimium, welcome.
Hi.
Did this episode really need Jackson? Interesting point. Did we need another villain?
That's right, yeah. Especially since he just leaves at the end. He doesn't do anything. This is actually pretty, like, suspenseful. And I like the blur effect.
Well, it's very late 90s, early 2000s video effect.
It is, but I like it. It feels nostalgic.
Love the standard whip punch sound.
Why does the zombie play dead? Headbanger ass. That's a good point. Oh, I think I just got the explanation for why the cops are all. No, actually, no. That still doesn't make sense. See you later, Grimium. Thanks for stopping by.
Good makeup. Him going pasty.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, it's effective. Like, you can tell because we stopped talking as much and are actually bothering to watch the episode for a minute.
And I think it's like, look, we know traditionally that he's part of the main ensemble, so he's probably not gonna die, but there's still a bit of we automatically associate, like, in media, we associate a gunshot with, like, instant death for the most part. Like,
well, I mean, that's the magic trick of any episode is making characters like this feel at risk.
Yeah, and I think I feel a little bit of risk, not much,
sure,
but a little bit.
It's interesting. If Angel had been more structured like Buffy, it would have been interesting to have all of the big bads structured around Wolfram and Hart, like as corrupt bureaucracy.
Yeah.
So one season of, like, the head of the chief of police being the evil character, a judge being the evil character, or whatever.
So Wolfram and Hart would have been like the anti-Watchers Council.
Yeah, Wolfram and Hart would be the one pulling the strings on all of those, and so the final season ends with the Wolfram and Hart confrontation.
That'd be cool. I like that. Hi, Sarah. Sorry, that was so bumpy for someone who's been shot. That would have been awful. That would have hurt so much.
Also, that very much looks like a set ambulance done up with
Looks like
cardboard.
an ice cream truck.
Yeah. This is genuinely suspenseful.
Yeah.
I think it's the music.
Wow.
Wow, those gun sound effects. Sarah, I agree. I was just thinking about another way of doing it. Ugh.
So he wouldn't be like getting
Ow!
up like
Ow!
that. Exactly.
Yeah, why don't they just take this gurney in?
He would be in so much pain. He wouldn't be able to use any of his abdomen muscles, like his core muscles, without extreme pain.
Yeah, because the muscles are torn up.
Hmm.
Cops don't need an invite.
No, Ian, they really don't.
They really don't.
Think of it.
So, Wes says with shock, he had no right. And Gunn says, I know, man. Feels like a little bit of obvious commentary occurring in the moment.
Yeah. Looks pretty gross. I like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
I like this. I do like this. I like the attempt here, but it's not enough. I mean, I do like that.
That's an awkward cut. Weird edit.
Very jumpy.
Yeah, I just don't have a lot. I don't have a lot to add to this episode. It's like I appreciate the ambition.
Yeah, same.
And it's not bad in the ways
It's not.
that
It's not bad. It's not offensive.
It's quite average.
Like stuff that tries to do stuff like this can often come across as offensive. This isn't. I don't think it's offensive or anything.
Yeah, like I mean, Beauty and the Beast has that infamous Buffy line of, you know, the good way to avoid a black eye, don't get hit.
Don't get hit. Oh,
that's like
that's
there's none of that in this. There's cringe.
No, there's cringe, but it's because it seems to be written by people who have no experience in
right. The other thing this episode suffers from is they created something so interesting with the arc leading up to Reunion that this one suffers in the shadow of that arc.
Hmm.
You know, like I don't. There's a whole bunch of people I haven't met. I haven't formed an emotional attachment to.
Yeah.
You have Wesley and Gunn in the situation, but but I want to know what's going on with Wolfram and Hart. Is Angel off the wagon for good? You know, yada yada yada. So it's tough. I do wonder if this episode would be better served at a different part in the arc.
Maybe, but for me, like I've talked on previous streams how filler episodes to me aren't inherently bad, but I think this is an example of a bad filler episode.
Yeah, this does not qualify as breather.
No.
So, is this the battle or the war that he's fighting right here? Because I'm confused. That hammer looks like it weighs no pounds. That was almost certainly a prop hammer.
I wasn't looking. But Kyle says this is Angel's dreary trilogy: Blood Money, Happy Anniversary, and Thin Deadline.
I think these 3 episodes are way better than the dreary trilogy. I find the dreary trilogy agonizing to watch. And I actually like Blood Ties. I discovered that the last time we watched it. I was like, it's fine. It's fun.
Actually, I can't believe I'm saying this, but of the last 3, if I had to pick one, it'd probably be this. I don't know. Or Blood Money.
Over Blood Ties? Oh, Blood Money. Yeah, not Blood Ties.
Yeah.
Blood Money. Yeah, Blood Money. I actually like Blood Money.
No, actually, no. Blood Money has more fun stuff in it than this does.
But the fact that you're debating means like there's good stuff in this trilogy.
I think this sequence is cool. There's basically like zombies attacking the house. I like that. I think it's cool. But oh yeah, that hammer's got no weight in it at all. And that bat is made out of foam.
Angel goes heavy on the whip sound effects.
Which I kind of like, because, you know...
It's fun. It's fun.
It's hammy, but it's fun, yeah. I like the
one thing Buffy has
is
the scene in the kitchen. The scene in the kitchen by the sink with the music, I think, is
more
emotionally resonant than anything in this trio of episodes.
Mm.
And Into the Woods is notable for giving me the longest episode guide that ever existed.
I like the end of Into the Woods. Yeah, I like.
Well, we don't need to talk about it.
Yeah, no, we're not going to.
Yeah.
I like the idea of Angel knowing his stuff when it comes to the occult. He recognizes the idol and he smashes it.
He's super smart.
Like because he's 200 years old and he lives in this world. Of course, he would.
That was a neat transition. Yeah, the sync scene is terrific, Nathan.
I'm talking about the Xander and Anya scene. I like that a lot. But we won't go there, Ian. It's okay. Will Into the Woods be the longest for the entire series? Probably not. I think that'll be broken at some point.
It's time to go to work. Is he the Angel parallel in this episode? I don't care what's happening to the community. I'm in it for myself. This is the point where you talk about why. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
That's a very awkward there's two sides to the story moment.
and it's like I see you trying, episode. You're trying, but
Yeah.
no.
Because people like Jackson are only in it for themselves. No, that's not really the broader interpretation of that.
Okay, there is a funny joke. Okay,
Yeah,
I laugh.
best joke in the whole thing.
Right. I sit corrected. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I like that.
Boy, that smarmy look in his eyes. His face looks so punchable at the moment.
It's conflict, Ian. It's conflict. It's all conflicting conflict. It's tension and
Fine, I'll stay away. It's not like I care. Fine.
It's
You stay away.
fighting.
In fact, you stay away from me.
And she's angry, and he's all brooding, and it's conflict.
So yeah, I don't even need to be here. I've got a hotel. I've got a sweet car. I've got a dope jacket, and I've got hair for days.
Actually, the way he walked away reminds me of when he walks away at the end of graduation day, which is kind of funny.
I just pictured him singing in his head. I was walking through the hospital one day.
Oh, Mandy.
Well, that was the thin deadline.
That was a lot of fun, everybody. I hope you had just as much fun as we did.
Yeah.
And if you actually like the episode, we're sorry. Kind of, but not really sorry.
We should have a sorry button on here.
These are lies.
Yeah, we should actually. Because, yeah.
Yeah. All right, friends. It is about an hour and 15 minutes until we fire up the Patron stream and have a discussion with anyone in the $5 and up tier there who wants to join in and chat about the episode. I expect a rigorous defense from one of them, and it'll be an interesting discussion. But again, there are... I see you, Boris. Shh. Faking that opinion about Angel. Anyway, hope to see you then. And then in 2 weeks, we're watching I Was Made to Love You, and then we're going to take a break until Jack gets back in January.
I was made to... Wait.
We'll figure it out.
Before... Wait, I was made to
love
you.
We're pausing
just the body, isn't it?
Just before Reprise, Epiphany, and the Body.
Oh. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's an amazing run coming up.
That's a weird point to just stop. That's such a... Well, no, we're leaving on a climax, so that's good.
No, we're leaving a cliffhanger.
Well, cliffhanger. Sorry, yeah, cliffhanger, not a climax.
Yeah. All right, friends. We'll see you in an hour and a half or an hour.
Thanks,
we'll see you. We'll see you when we see you. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
and I hit the button to pause and stop the stream. There we go.